We are live here. We're going to wait for some peeps to file in. Good morning. Good morning. We do have a pre-show topic ready for you here. It is I, Etep Queen of the Place to Be Reviews, right here with all of yous. We had a great show last night. I was joined. It was the World Class Wednesday. Tony and I were joined by the world class bullshitters, of course. Sans Dion, who was busy, but we thank Jeff and Nick and Kendo for coming by and spending the evening with us. And God Empress Jesse Milestone stopped by, as it were, later on in the show. Which was nice. Her and Jeff actually stopped by. Obviously stopped by together. But yeah, because Jeff was like, "Hey, I gotta go." We're like, "All right, thanks for coming on." And he pops back in with Jesse, which I had invited Jesse on because the night before, if you know, I was on the High Council, and then I was on Mindless Entertainment with Jesse Milestone. So and Jeff and the Bass Man. Big shout out to him. I subscribe to your channel. Vassy Reviews is in the chat. She says, I'll be lurking, not on lunch yet. Mwah. Howdy, folks. Welcome, Vassy. I'm just waiting for some peeps to file into the chat before we get the show proper started. Because I have a lot of articles ready for this morning and some news that we didn't get to the to last night on the show. But here's one of our pre-show topics that I had picked out. I can let me remove the cover here, and after I get this article pulled up, that is, and yeah, we'll talk about this for a few minutes until the chat files in. Yeah, it's kind of a funny article if you really think about it, um, because it's about Jeopardy, all right. And I used to love Jeopardy. I watched it as a kid, and this is yeah, it's a funny story. Um, you really can't make this stuff up because it's just too ridiculous to make up. The things that people will get outraged about. Is there some legitimate room for outrage here? I wouldn't say so, but who knows with the way that people are in society today. I think Alex Trebek is sorely missed. Obviously, 37 years as host of the same show, and people are gonna get used to used to that face, and it's difficult to see anybody else step into a role like that. Um, but here we go. Let me uncover this as we'll talk about this for a few minutes. My sketchbook 340. What's up, my brother? Hail to you. I'm just kind of waiting here. We've got about 3 minutes left of the pre-show until we get the show proper started. So let me uncover this, and we are over here on Screen Rant, and Mike Richards was selected for the job of host of Jeopardy. He was a producer on the show instead of LeVar Burton, which has angered some folks. New Jeopardy meme sums up the host controversy. And Mayim Bialik, she has some issues of her own going on, and we're going to talk about that later on in the program, because she made some comments that rubbed some people the wrong way. And I don't think everybody in Hollywood has realized yet. It's like you can't just go around and state your opinion unless it unless it locksteps with the mainstream in Hollywood. Superfan Adam Shawhan, hail sir. I see my internet connection is kind of bouncing around. Yeah, it did that a couple times on the stream last night. We're a couple minutes away here from the start of the show. But yeah, so this the crux of the controversy here is Mike Richards has a let's see here. It was a what? Well, there's a pregnancy discrimination problem, lawsuit resurfaced from his time during The Price is Right. So I guess this and the fact that he is a white man, take him out of the of the running to be host, especially when he's up against LeVar Burton, and it's nothing against LeVar. I love LeVar Burton. He was on Reading Rainbow. He was Geordi on, Star Trek: The Next Generation. I love LeVar Burton. But man, it is, it's funny. So a pregnancy discrimination suit resurfaces, and, the Mary Sue, we've got an article from the marysue.com too. And Rachel Leishman loses her mind. Of course, it's not fair. It's not fair. Because, and then she even talks about Mayim Bialik to the cast in response to the allegations against Richards when she had to issue this apology after writing a very victim-blaming op-ed about the Weinstein victims. So, these people turn on their own. It's just, it's hilarious. Watching all this nonsense unfold and people get mad. Let me scroll down. Here's the meme. It says, "My fall plans, the Delta variant." Funny. It's not really. I don't see how 58,000 people like this. I don't know. And I would venture a guess to say the 58,000 people that like that probably aren't real Jeopardy fans to begin with. I don't know. It's funny. We are going to go ahead though. Vassy says, "I thought the show ended in the 80s. My bad." We're gonna go ahead and get the show proper started, and yeah, let's do this. Let me get the intro ready here, and here we go. If the intro will play.
You will be silent!
And now for something completely different.
Hello!
Hello there!
It's a Festivus miracle!
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view right. Anything you want to do, hey, wanna change the world, there's nothing to
Watch out for the medallion. My diamonds are reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
Pepperidge Farm, remember?
Yeah, that works.
All right,
Moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
Good morning to everyone. This is Mornings with the Place to Be Reviews, episode 26. I'm Etipokuian, right here with all of you this morning. It is August 12th, 2021. I hope everybody's well. I hope you're out living your lives, doing the damn thing. My sketchbook 340 says, "Are they big mad because Burton didn't get the job?" Absolutely. This Mike Richards guy, like I said, they won't come outwardly and say it, but it has to do. Everybody loved Alex Trebek. There was no issues there with Alex ever. But I think these people want that the sweet diversity quota to be filled now. It's like, okay, so we had a white guy's host for 37 years. Let's see a woman or, somebody diverse to fill this role. And here comes Mike Richards, who is this cookie cutter white dude. And, he's got this resurfacing pregnancy lawsuit from Price is Right, which I'm sure one of the Price is Right models got knocked up and was, hey, why can't I still be models? Because you got a big ass bump in your stomach. That's why you can't still model shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm being facetious, of course, but it's probably something ridiculous. I mean, if it was some like abuse allegations, take it seriously. But I mean, I'm not saying don't take this lawsuit seriously, but people need to just wait to see what happens before they get all worked up about the host who's hosting the Jeopardy show now. It's just it's kind of funny. But yeah, these people don't have a damn clue. I think at times what the hell's going on, and it really shows when you have problems like this. It's like they get mad about Jeopardy. I don't know, folks. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing LeVar Burton as the host of Jeopardy. I mean, LeVar is a very well known personality. Like I said, host of Reading Rainbow, and yeah, he like I said, there's no issue. There's no issue there with LeVar. He could do the job well. I don't see any problem. Chat, what do you think though? I mean, would you what do you think about LeVar Burton getting in the getting in the host role? I don't see a problem. Oh, wait, Vassy says, did he get the model pregnant? This sounds like a bunch of drama. Yeah, even if he did, it's like just own up to it, man. Simple paternity test. I mean, look at all the dudes on Maury. Shit. It's it's funny to see these guys try to shirk responsibility and then get caught for it. It's like, what are you doing? Like, how do you figure you're gonna get out of this, man? Like, unless she's getting the deal done, falls in line with the whole my body my choice thing. Yeah, I think it's funny. I really do. I think it's funny that this dude's gonna try to skirt out on that. What's up, Tommy Gladden? How you doing? Vassy Review says, is Maury still going? How do I not know that? I don't even know if Maury's still on. I quit. I don't watch it anymore. I haven't watched Maury in a hot minute, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, we got the AM edition of Buy or Sell. We're gonna kick off here. First, let me get down here, and yeah, it's time for some Buy or Sell. Let's do it.
It's buy or sell. Buy or sell. If you crackers don't like it, you can go to hell. I'm Cleveland. Buy or sell. It's time for buy or sell.
So buy or sell this morning. Marvel wants to appeal to kids born after Iron Man with What If. This from ScreenRant.com. What say you? Are you buying or selling this, chat? This is their target audiences, kids. They want the post Iron Man younger crowd. The 12 to 13-year-olds. And I don't know what. Like I said, I want to know. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the chat. I watched What If yesterday, and this is a nice bridge into that topic. I did watch What If, and I thought it was a show. My sketchbook, he says, so he can't host. He may have knocked someone up. Wouldn't he need a job to pay child support? That's right. They'd rather put him in, they'd rather, keep him out of a job because he knocked one of the models up, then give him a job and let him pay the child support and take care of the kid. But, whatever. Screen Rant, right? That's it. Let's see. My sketchbook's selling now. Peggy out there crushing skulls. Disney, are you okay? They strike again. Like, Az did a great video on this yesterday, and I couldn't for the life of me find the pictures. I didn't have time to look this morning. But if you look at the pictures of Haley Atwell, and then if you look and see what they did to her, character in the show, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, I understand that you are going to make this character the female, equivalent of Captain America. So why do you feel the need to masculinize her? Nano Reaper says, morning text to speech right now while listening in the truck. Well, good morning, Nano Reaper. We've posted to the chat, you buying or selling that Marvel wants to target the younger audience that was born, post Iron Man for this What If show. And Vassy says, yeah, it was a little violent for kids. Trey and I watched it together yesterday. He was kind of like, I thought they did the Red Skull dirty. They did the Red Skull really dirty. In that, they took him out way too quick. Like he was killed off way too easy, and like I said, I found it kind of insulting to the character. They got Ross Marquand back to do his voice, and you just unceremoniously he dies. Says we all know Bucky was the star of that episode, pretty much. I fell asleep last night and watching Grace Randolph talk about it. It was like a 38-minute video, and I started watching it at like midnight. So I was not going to stay. I was trying to stay awake, but
that's not the case here.
as I passed out, listened to the soothing sounds of.
So.
Yeah, it was terrifying. No, but I did. I was listening to Grace talk about it, and I don't know. I think I don't see what the disconnect is here. It's like so they really Haley Atwell is a very curvaceous woman. Like I said, very very beautiful, very curvaceous woman. I do think that with the super soldier serum. And the one in particular that Steve Rogers took, made him taller, bigger. Meech, get the hell off the table, you fat bastard. But it's funny because you took Haley Atwell and you're like, okay, so we have this gorgeous woman. We're going to, yes. And what about Hale? What about, she does have a very large chest, and they took that away in the character. It's like, and then, it's like the whole excuse is always averting the male gaze, but you're averting the male gaze at the expense of the femininity of the character, which literally makes no sense because as it was shown in a couple of videos, I think Az even did it in his yesterday. You saw the scene from Captain America where Steve comes out of the chamber and, he's all jacked and swole, and Peggy is like, then she goes to like almost touch him and she's staring at him like he's a piece of meat. And it's like, as guys, we don't mind that. We really don't. If a guy tells you he doesn't want to be objectified, he's full of shit. I'm sorry. There's a reason you get like that. And that's, like I said, when I was all jacked up like that when I was wrestling a couple of years ago, I was, I like the attention. Hell, I mean, you don't look like that and not want attention. I'm sorry. I thought they could. Wait. Let's hang on. I want to see. Vassy says I didn't have any issue with their body type. I thought it was cool to have a different body type that a power lifter might have. Well, I don't understand why they felt the need to take away her bust line in it. It's like they drew all these characters back in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Obviously they're exaggerated, but it's like, like I said, you can objectify the men folk, but heaven forbid there's an attractive woman, and they can draw these characters. It's like you can make them muscular and not look like men. I'm sorry, talented artists, why haven't you figured this out yet? You don't have to sacrifice the femininity for, masculinity just to make a strong character. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm selling this. Marvel is not just looking for a younger audience. They're looking for any audience right now because they are losing money. Black Widow is going to lose money. It's going to lose money. The Eternals, probably not going to do as well as they think. Shang-Chi looks boring and generic. It's Marvel Combat, and I have no anticipation level for this. I am just completely just laughing right now at these people and now they're trying to blame anti-vaxxers for Black Widow doing poorly in the box office or Suicide Squad or whatever. It's just like any excuse to make up for the failings of making a subpar movie, right? Nano Reaper says, yeah, I'm gonna sell. Screen Rant trash and Marvel doesn't care about the audience. Oh, that's my sketchbooks comment. Sorry, the chat jumped on me. They're just virtue signaling. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Nano Reaper, yeah, Marvel. Curves sell. Men want boobs and ass. A guy tells you he doesn't want to be objectified, he's gay. Well, even then they probably, they still like the objectification of themselves because it's like you're doing that for a reason. They're going to lose money when ScarJo gets her payout. Oh, we're going to talk about that too. Marvel won't be happy until their all-female characters look like Trigglypuff. That's terrifying. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Keely Chow. Thank you for joining us. It's the Fandom Menace Ultron. Keely Chow is here. Ladies and gentlemen, superfan Adam Shawhan is in the chat as well. We've got a nice little group here. Thank you all. Be sure to bitch slap that like button. Subscribe if you are if you're not subscribed yet, or even if you are, just check and make sure you still are, and have that bell on for notifications. Yeah, YouTube has really been messing with me. I would have been at probably 776 subs right now, but every time I get 2, YouTube takes 1 or 2 away. So I'm waiting to. I was at 771 or 2 last night, and we're back to 770 right now. They do this to me on the regular. Let's see, my sketchbook says my son's waiting for the Marvel Zombies episode. That's the one that I am kind of interested in because I've never read the Marvel Zombies comic. So I'm kind of like I'm interested in this because I still like the zombie genre. That's not my favorite horror genre, but I do enjoy the zombie flicks. The Dawn, Day of the Dead trilogy, the original trilogy, and the new one. Well, the most recent one, anyway. Not the new one, but yeah, some of the. And yeah, I'm still watching Walking Dead. In case you're wondering that. Here we go. Let me jump over to the second story we have here for buy or sell, and I'll throw this out. Let's see. Keely Chow says even female bodybuilders are hot. Oh hell yeah, dude! I have no qualms about saying that. I mean, there's some of them that look a little gnarly, but I mean, for the most part, yeah, I dig it. I have no issues with that look at all. At all. Evil Dead reboot director addresses status of his planned sequel. Oh God. All right. So chat. What do you say? Are they going to go through the sequel to this? The director's comments notwithstanding, let me know if you think they are going to do a sequel to this. I hope not. I hated the rebooted version. I thought it was overly violent for the sake of being violent, and I say that as a fan of slasher films, but I don't like torture porn. This wasn't torture porn. It was just over the top violence for the sake of violence, and it wasn't entertaining to me. Vassie, I'm with you, darling. She says no more reboots, thank you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I don't want any more reboots. I really don't. I don't need any more. It's God. I've got to do. There's a few things. It's the 20th anniversary of. It's like WWF No Mercy was released in 2001. I don't want to see a reboot of that game. It's a Nintendo 64 game, and I still play it. Every time I get a chance to play video games, I literally sit down and play No Mercy because I freaking love that game. I've spent 20 some years creating wrestlers on there from the WCW run, 95 to 01, and it has been it's been fun. I love that game still. I could play that wrestling game the rest of my life and never need another one. It's the only time that comes out of my N64 is when I put in either 007 GoldenEye or WCW Revenge. RIP THQ, says Keely Chow. Absolutely. Nano Reaper selling the sequel. Vassy says, I'd like to see a bit of campy horror in the remake. It was so violent and nothing to break up the darkness. That was the whole thing. It was like, there was no camp in there. The whole movie was just this drab tone. It's like, ugh. Why didn't they design Peggy's suit based on English World War II uniform like Cap? Heck, even the shield should have been a night shield. Plus, why does she go maskless and Cap? Oh, well, they don't want to mess up her hair. There was a lot of things in there. It's like, and then Grace pointed out the parallels that they drew to Wonder Woman with her shield and sword in there. It was just it was very Wonder Woman-esque. I was like, I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to do that, but it's like they're trying to show DC that they can do Wonder Woman better. I don't know. Darth Haster says, "What's up, everyone? What's up, Darth Haster? Welcome, sir. Good morning. We are going through buy or sell, so let me know if Nano Reaper's selling this, Vassy's selling the sequel, Keely Chow's selling the sequel. I'm selling this as well. I'm not into. I don't want another sequel done in the same vein as the reboot, the 2013 reboot. Like I said, I watched that when it came out as a fan of the original and was like, ugh. Like, one of my friends rented it. He's like, oh, let's watch this. I'm like, all right, man. So we were watching it. I'm just like, when is this going to get good? Like, is there any part of this that's entertaining, or is it just all of this? So there's that. Let's head over to number 3. Another series that is going to no doubt disappoint a lot of people, and that would be the forthcoming Marvel offering of She-Hulk. This actually is a bit of good news. She-Hulk to break the fourth wall, Deadpool style, in new series. I don't know why they say Deadpool style. Why don't you say she's going to break the fourth wall like she has done in her comics? Breaking the fourth wall on the cover. New rumors suggest the Marvel series will bring Deadpool style fourth wall breaking into the MCU for the first time. I'm more terrified of the character design and what they're going to do to her. I don't want to see. I don't want to see Winter Hulk. I don't want to see Hulk Ma'am. I really don't. Nobody wants to see Hulk Ma'am. Let's be honest. These weirdos keep telling us, "Oh, this is what you want to see." It's like, no, the hell we don't. If you gave us Jennifer Walters, that would be one thing. If you give us, weird garbage that looks like a dude with a crop top and a wig, with a ponytail, then we're gonna call your shit out. And then don't try to call me a bigot for thinking that this show is garbage if if you make it garbage. Again, a lot of the She-Hulk art from her run, when she was this beautiful like just glamazon basically. So what do they do? You know, they're like, well, let's make her absolutely hideous. Yeah, give us this She-Hulk. My sketchbook, I'm sorry, fourth wall breaking is cringe outside of Mel Brooks movies. I can agree with that. Darth Haster said this one is sexy. Yeah. Nano Reaper, I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it, so it's sell then burn it. Yeah. No, it's not. The first time, maybe for the MCU. Yeah, that's it. Maybe in the MCU they mean. Anyone else not care about this show? You know, this is one of the ones because, like I said, my affinity for ultra fit women. I was like, I thought this would be, but you know, I then I'm looking at who's behind it, and they've downgraded Dana Schwartz in the show, which is good because I think she was one of the head writers, and all her bullshit, she got downgraded to just a staff writer for the show, which is good because Dana Schwartz is an idiot. If you remember last year, she tried to get South Park canceled on Twitter, and it backfired, and then she recoiled and played victim because she is an idiot. You know, so I don't know. It's ridiculous. But yeah, they don't they don't care, you know. They don't care. I'm shocked that Dana Schwartz actually, you know, was admonished at all for for her her sins and transgressions. But you know what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, she can say anything she wants, play Twitter, you know, play on Twitter. I love it. She said that she she said she had death threats after she said that. You know, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. You mean that? Wait, Dana the Hottie Schwartz. Sorry, even typing that made me laugh. Yeah, dude, what are you talking about, bro? I was like, God, please. Okay, yeah, he's sarcastic. He's being sarcastic. Sitting here waiting to have labs done watching. All right, bro. Thank you, man. Hope everything goes well. Yeah, man. Jennifer Walters used to be like She-Hulk was hot. She-Hulk was really hot, but you know they can't. You can't have that character anymore. You can't have hot She-Hulk. It's got to be, you know, Winter Hulk and look like a dude. You know, Jennifer Walters was in, you know, she was in the Avengers. She was in the Fantastic Four for a hot minute. You know, they're so hell bent on masculinizing all these freaking characters. It's kind of ridiculous. And this Tatiana Maslany that played her, I don't know, man. she's a munchkin. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny. That they're, you know, they got her and they're, oh, well, you know, Mark Ruffalo's CGI, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, of course, you know, they CGI him because he's this monster. You know, they could have found at least an actor with some athletic talents. But I don't know, man. Tatiana Maslany was in a show I've never heard of. I've never seen her in anything before. So I'm not judging her performance. I'm just the overall aesthetic as compared to, you know, what I think of as She-Hulk. And yeah, you know, they're going to, of course, they'll CG everything, you know. Practical effects be damned, you know. They you'd think the one character that's, you know, this brooding, you know, monster, well, like the Hulk, but She-Hulk is not like him, you know. I mean, yeah, I heard that mentioned before too. It's like, well, it's not like they're just gonna make her some beautiful, like, you know, glamazon, like, you know, like, well, why the hell not? What the hell's wrong with that? You know, it's like women are not allowed to be attractive anymore. Is that what you're telling me? I don't understand the problem here. It makes no sense. But you know, these folks that they know better than us. You know, they're morally superior than us, or to us, I should say. The people who say they are problematic are the problem. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just insecurity. Katie, what is up? Miriam's in the chat. What up, my good sir? What up, my good sir? Hail chat. Hail Katie. She's a talented artist. Katie is responsible for my avatar. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. And yeah, we've got we're gonna talk a little Pedro Pascal, but we're not talking Mandalorian. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, what else are we talking about? What else are we talking about here? If we're talking about Pedro Pascal, well, we're gonna talk about a role that Pedro Pascal, he's apparently fans are clamoring for him to take this role, which doesn't really make any sense to me. I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous, but we're gonna go and we're gonna take a quick break, and I will be right back. I gotta cue this article up, and I have to actually step away and let my dog out. So I'm gonna play you guys a new bumper, and yeah, we'll be back after these memes.
To be back home in New York fucking City, my absolute favorite place in the world, where everybody and their mother is a shallow, materialistic, narcissistic cunt just like me. And you can find literally anything you want within a short distance. You want the best bagel you've ever had? Here, check this out. Free heroin.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We are over here on Movie Web. Let me welcome Laura44. She said, good afternoon, all. Darth Haster, people who say this need to get ladies. Of course, speaking about the defeminization of ladies. Love the music as I sit in the waiting room. Miriam, excuse the strong, independent woman without blue hair and twisted opinions. The laundry won't wait. Yeah, I'm listening for my dryer. I've got a bunch of laundry to do today. Slaps. What? Oh, the looks I'm getting. Bassy, hello, my darling future ex-wife, says superfan Adam Shawhan. Adam and I will be hanging out together this weekend at Grand Rapids Comic Con with the wonderful and talented Phoenix Animation, and whoever else we may run into down there. So if you're around the Grand Rapids, Michigan area this weekend for the Grand Rapids Comic Con at the Deltaplex, if you want to hang out with me. Look me up if you're at the Comic Con. I'll be there Saturday. Shoot me a DM, and I will we'll meet up at the con, and yeah. But do that. Hang out. We'll be there. Like I said, it'll be fun. And remember, in less than 1 month now, I will be at Horror Hound, hanging out with the bullshitters. And if you listened to our show last night, my sketchbook, I'm getting to your comment here regarding this article in a minute, because I had about the same reaction. But I will be hanging out, and I will be debuting a new gimmick at Horror Hound probably. If you listened to the show last night, you heard you heard all about it. That's all I'm gonna say. If not, go back and catch the replay, and you'll know what the hell's happening. I've got my prop guy, Jared from the Wrestling Podcast. I just need to send him a picture of what I want, and I'm just gonna get a cost estimate done from him, and we'll move forward, and we'll get a helmet made, because your future ruler of YouTube, needs a helmet for this gimmick. So if that gives you any idea what I'm doing, yeah. We're talking about WWE fans want an Eddie Guerrero biopic with Pedro Pascal as Latino Heat. Is that what fans really want? Is that what they want?
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. Well,
That's my take on it. Shit. Thanks, Grace. No, nobody wants Pedro Pascal to play Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero was a man. Pedro Pascal is a soy filled. And while we're on the topic of cultural appropriation and things of the like, Pedro Pascal isn't he of Chilean descent? If I'm not mistaken. So burn it with fire. Well, shit. Wait, please show up in the chat tomorrow on Friday Night Tights Frolics on Doomcock's channel. Oh, so you want me to come right out in the chat with the new Doom Tap gimmick and just start calling out Doomcock on his own channel? Is that what you're saying? Hail, Second Street Marvel. What's up, Trinity? Hail, my brother. If y'all aren't subscribed to Second Street Marvel, get over there and subscribe to this cat, man. Great content, entertaining, engaging, and hell of a nice dude. Go over and support Second Street Marvel. Subscribe today. Zachrat315, good morning, y'all. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Keely Chow just says yes. That's what you want me to do, Keely Chow, huh? You want me to just show up? No, see, no, we're gonna wait. We're gonna play this out, man. I should start the Doom Tap channel and just start showing up in the chat over there and just saying random shit. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. and it'll be fun. Trust me. Horror Hound is going to be a blast this year. But yeah. Wait, let's see. My schedule really, so all Hispanics are just saying, "Do you hungry?" And go, no, that's what I was gonna say. This is the problem. We're talking about cultural appropriation and only certain people being able to play roles that they reflect in real life. So why the hell is somebody of Chilean descent playing a Mexican wrestler? It doesn't make any sense. Then I want to play Malcolm X in a reboot, directed by I don't know who. Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie's going to direct the new Malcolm X, and I'm playing Malcolm X in it. How about that? I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me because Wile E. Coyote pushed it off the building. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. But I find it humorous that people would be, oh, well, Pedro Pascal could play. It's like, no, the hell he can't. No, the hell he can't. He cannot play this damn role. He cannot play this role. But let's see what movie web. How the hell did I get down here? I don't even know anymore. Let's see what movie. Look, this is terrible. Like, what? This is a horror. First of all, no, his head looks too big for the damn body. I've photoshopped better memes than this. And just no, Pedro Pascal is bitch made. He can't play. He sure as hell can't play Eddie Guerrero. Pedro for the unemployment line. Yeah. Right? That's my thoughts anyway. Let's get into this article, though. Fellow pro wrestler and current AEW star Chris Jericho, who was close friends with Guerrero for many years, took to the comments and to write amazing. Chris Jericho, I think you've taken too many chairs to the head, homie. God. Like, what on God's green earth are you absolutely thinking, dude? Like, no, this does not need to happen. Like, that's just messed up. Why would you even suggest that? Why? Anybody? I don't think anybody knows. Though he was much smaller than most pro wrestling champions of his era, Guerrero rose to the top of wrestling business because of his charisma and abilities in the ring. In 2004, he won the WWE Championship by pinning Brock Lesnar at the No Way Out pay-per-view event. Nicknamed Latino Heat, known for lying, cheating, and stealing to win his match, Guerrero was released his autobiography, Cheating Death, Stealing Life, in 2005. I wish I still had my Eddie Guerrero shirt. I bought one at a house show, and I think I lost it somewhere. I can't remember. One of my exes took it. Sadly, Guerrero died on November 13th, 2005, while he was still a main event superstar in WWE programming. On the day he died, he was scheduled to wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship in a match against Randy Orton and Dave Bautista. Instead, Bautista laid the belt across Eddie's lowrider in what became a tribute show for the late wrestler. The two had been featured together on television frequently in the weeks leading up to Guerrero's passing. As for Pascal, the star of The Mandalorian is going to be rather busy for the foreseeable future. He is currently filming the HBO series The Last of Us. Oh God, he's filming The Last of Us, in which he will star the lead role as a smuggler escorting a teenage girl across a post-apocalyptic wasteland. A third season of The Mandalorian is also in the works. The actor also stars in the upcoming movie The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, opposite Nicolas Cage. Oof. To go back and revisit Guerrero's body work, wrestling fans can watch either classic WCW, ECW, and WWE content streaming on Peacock. There's no indication at this time the biopic will ever happen, with or without Pascal in the role, but the late wrestler is certainly deserving. Fan art of Pascal as Guerrero was posted by blah 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 on Instagram. God. Yeah. No, 100 times no. As a wrestling fan and somebody who really loved Eddie Guerrero, man. No. My sketchbook is Michael B. Jordan gonna play Blue next Luchador biopic. He did have a great theme song. Nano Reaper says, and that's not a 64 Impala, so it's not a real Mexican lowrider. That's some straight up Compton shit. Yeah, Batista and Orton really took that hard. Last of Us, who's playing Abby? It's John Cena. Just cancel Last of Us already. I wish. I'm back. You may continue. Borrowed from Pale Rider. You got to do the another monster, where another monster just shows up in the chat and he's like, "Hey, relax, y'all. I'm here now." Hey, Horny Alpha's here. Johnny Cage, JP7. John doesn't have the balls that are necessary to play Abby. Johnny Cage coming in like a house of fire this morning. Superfan says, well, Chris Benoit took it the worst. Hell, he choked out his entire family. What? Too soon. Oof. No, never too soon. Never too soon for a Chris Benoit joke, man. We can always make Chris Benoit jokes. You know? Oh shit. No, really though. Welcome everybody. Welcome one and all. So yeah, I don't want to see Pedro Pascal as Eddie Guerrero. It's like, that's such an affront to Eddie Guerrero and his legacy. I don't. It just hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. It really does. What doesn't hurt my brain is my co-host Tony Tonedeaf, who is in Las Vegas right now, where he lives, of course. But he's hanging out with Angelus Draven. He's going to be chilling with the Fandom Menace peeps out there that are going for the Nerdrotic meetup. He's going to get to hang with the bullshitters. So big ups to Tony, man. I hope you have a great weekend. Draven, everybody out there, have fun, be safe. And in honor of Tony, we're going to play his skit here from his YouTube channel. This, if you haven't seen it, is the genius work of my co-host with the vocal stylings of him, his wife as Gina Carano, and myself as Bob Iger. So here is the leaked footage of Disney firing Gina Carano. And if she showed up this weekend with Drunk 3PO, he was actually going to try to show her or Drunk this video, which it's phenomenal. Here you go. It's 1 minute 22 seconds. Let me cue up that next topic.
Good morning. You wanted to see me?
Well, Gina, we wanted to do this by email, see?
Your public comments, sweetheart, they're hurting our image.
Our PR department described it as disastrous. A woman doing the maths and speaking her mind to the people.
Not when I've got public office around the corner, toots.
I said 2 sugars, you fucking asshole.
Look, guys, I get public image, especially for a multinational corporation that deals in family entertainment. I just heeded the warnings of generations before us, and I thought it might bring us together as one people. I saw something, so I said something.
Exactly. If you want to keep warning them, it's never gonna happen, see?
How do you feel about red lipstick on screen, doll?
The
see,
problem
a
is
woman's
once a
place in
person,
front of the
especially
camera
a
is to
woman,
look good
starts
and to
speaking for
look good
themselves,
doing.
thoughts of
You
liberty
let me
and
see
justice
Elliot
begin to
Page
infect
put on a
our
swing
narrative,
dress
and that
call
threatens
himself
our
Peyton.
power.
This
Could you just
reminds
toe
me
the
of my
line,
college
baby
days,
doll?
sweetheart.
What if we stopped expecting other people to live up to an image that somebody else internalized? You know, less talk, more listening. You know, the golden rule.
Abhorrent. You're fired, sweet tits.
There we go, right there. That's the leaked footage of Gina Carano getting fired from Disney. Right there, Iger and Chapek being douchebags. But here we are over here, bounding into comics. Hope you enjoyed that. By the way, that's Tony's work right there. Yeah, I hope he gets to show that to the right peeps. Superfan. Let's see. Says we have to plan a trip to see Tony or bring him to us. Have ideas. Yeah. Like I said, I literally was working on my wife trying to convince her to go out there this weekend, and she's like, "Well, you know, if we do that, we're not going to go to Horror Hound." And I'm like, "Why not both?" You know. See, that's the thing. How would they cover Benoit in the Eddie movie? Well, if it was Vince McMahon, it would just be. Instead of Chris Benoit, it would be Eddie Guerrero's nameless friend. That's what they would do. They would be like, it's Eddie Guerrero had this friend who shall remain nameless, and you know that's how they would cover it. I think anyway. It's hilarious to just kind of poke fun at that whole how Vince decided to try to completely erase Benoit, like Chris Benoit was never around, never happened, was never part of the company. That always makes me laugh when people, it's like, yeah, I'm not making light of what he did, but I mean, I joke about it, but it's like, yeah, you can't separate the art from the artist. And I know people are like, well, what about this? What about that? And it's like, I find it ridiculous. It's like pretending like I'm sorry that I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. If Susan will come after me for saying it, but that thing that happened to my people back in the day, done by the other bad people from Germany, but I don't know. I don't know. You can't erase the past. And those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it, and so on and so forth, and Requiem and Terrapacks. Let me acknowledge the chat here. If this meetup in Vegas is yearly, we should plan 2022. Yeah, I wish. I wish I could. I want to so bad. I do. I wish it would. If it's a yearly thing, yeah, next year I'll be there for sure. My sketchbook 340, Iger and Chapek wish they were that cool. It would be Kennedy oogling Carano and firing her while undressing her with her eyes. This is true. This is also true. Oh, there he is. His ears must have been ringing. Tony is in the chat. Hail the Clown World Review. And since he's here, since he showed up, Tony. Good morning, Mr. Tone Deaf. Good morning, sir. The Druish will round you up. If you... Oh, no, not the Druish. I am a Druish princess. No, hope you had fun last night, Tony. I saw your picture of Draven this morning. I hope you guys had a good time, man. I was laying here on my couch last night watching Grace Randolph crying into a can of Pringles that I wasn't hanging out with you guys. And yes, I literally ate the ate the whole fucking thing of Pringles. And I get up this morning, and they're in the garbage. My kid went to throw some away. He's like, "Did you eat Mom's Pringles?" I'm like, "Well, Mom had 2 cans." And, yeah, he goes, "Well, at least you didn't eat mine." Is too much grace a thing? Because it's a thing now. Aw, I'm sorry, Vassy. Dang, you're a sick individual. I am. I really am. Hail Tony, absolutely. The man with all us deaf heads is here. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Tony's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. It is yeah, so we're over here. You see this picture, Captain America. We're on Bounding into Comics. And we're going to talk about this. Jim Steranko suggests watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe is painful. He's not He's not wrong. He's not wrong. The new stuff has been painful to watch. I mean, what if, like I said, I had mixed feelings about What If, whether it was, really that good or not. But I mean, I don't know. Was it that good? But the other MCU stuff, I mean, the older stuff, south of Endgame. Endgame was, like, I really, like I said, I look at Endgame now through a much different lens and a much less friendly lens. I don't like it as much as I did when it first came out. It's kind of shite now, if I'm being honest. Infinity War was probably my second favorite. I think my second favorite Marvel movie next to Winter Soldier, and Iron Man, and as bad as it is, Black Panther, and I don't know. Captain Marvel is fucking bad. As bad as Thor 2, The Dark World is, I still like that more than Ragnarok. There's just a lot of shite filler, like Ant-Man and the Wasp. I love Evangeline Lilly in Lost, even though her character was a fucking pain in the ass idiot, but I still love Kate, but Wasp was just she's like a less abrasive Pepper Potts, I think, with actually but has more worth than Pepper in the grand scheme of things. Let's see. Wait, Vassy said they're talking about Grace. I was subbed to her years ago. Her content seems so boring to me. I watch her videos. I'm not subscribed to Grace anymore, but I watch most of them. They're just funny, and I like to watch for moments I can clip out and turn into GIFs to harass you guys with. So that's great. Grace is a useful idiot to me. Yeah, if it were plural, Kevin Smith would replace me with Tila in 40 years. Oh no. Winter Soldier is my favorite. Winter Soldier is a great movie. That's my absolute favorite movie. You could take the Captain America off there and make it a just espionage movie, and it is absolutely great. It is. Let's see. MCU has become a panderfest. Oh yeah. Johnny Cage says hated Endgame from the start. What happened to the first Thanos? Killed the story. Oh God, yeah, that was like they came right in and just killed him off. I'm like, are you sure you want to do that? And they were like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We got time travel. So here we go. John F. Trent. This came out yesterday. Like I said, Bounding into Comics. Here we go. Wait. Hi, Horny Elf. Want one of my cats? Oh no. Watch Grace with the sound bites. That's it, Nana Reaper. Grace Randolph is a soundbite machine. Famed comic book creator and cover artist Jim Steranko suggests that watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe is painful. Steranko's opinion about the MCU came after he was asked his opinion about the adaptation of Contessa Valentina Allegra de la Fontaine in the MCU. Contessa Allegra de la Fontaine was created by Steranko and first appeared in Strange Tales 159, where she attempts to provide assistance to Nick Fury, only to be rebuffed. She then proceeds to use a judo throw to launch him back down to the ground. Nice. Her backstory would be revealed by Steranko in Strange Tales 162, where she recounts to Fury that both of her parents were killed for aiding the resistance and that she decided to carry on in their place. However, she was eventually recruited by S.H.I.E.L.D. Then, in New York's crosstown traffic, this is a panel right here as we see. Yeah, that's what Nick Fury looked like before he was MCU'd. So, and I'm not knocking Samuel Jackson because I've cosplayed as that iteration of Nick Fury, a couple of years ago, and it was fun. It went over well. I had a lot of people who were joking around with me. They're like, do you seriously wait? They'd be like, which Nick Fury? I'm like, wait. What do you mean? What Nick Fury am I? I'm the only Nick Fury there is. I'm Samuel Jackson, and jokingly, knowing that there was obviously another Nick Fury. So I don't know. The David Hasselhoff iteration of Nick Fury. I mean, am I supposed to to like that because I didn't. I didn't. By Secret Warriors in number 6, 2009, Contessa Madam Hydra would join Hydra and take on the identity of Madam Hydra. I'm just going to call her Madam Hydra from her on. The character would be adapted for the MCU by Elaine. She would most recently appear in the post-credit scene for Black Widow, where she meets Florence Pugh, Yelena Belova, at the grave of Natasha and offers her a job to take down Clint Barton, telling her that he's the one responsible for Nat's death. The character appeared in Falcon and the Winter You Need to Do Better, and gave John Walker the name of U.S. agent, blah, blah, blah. Steranko was asked about the live action adaptation of Contessa by Twitter user blah, blah, blah. So, at Jim Steranko, does I Am Steranko know that they turned Contessa into Elaine from Seinfeld with a purple streak instead of white? Let's see, here he goes right here. Come to think of it, have we heard I Am Steranko's thoughts on the comic iteration of the character getting retconned as a Hydra plant who becomes the new Madam Hydra? I wish he could write these characters again to restore what they were. Here he is right here. He says, hey, JP, would you be surprised if I confess that I miss a fair share of the Marvel TV series and films because many of the liberties taken in transition of the characters just doesn't quite seem to work, or maybe I'm not the masochist some would like me to be. Wow, that is gangster right there, dude. That's thug life. He don't care. Steranko, I love it. Earth 616, Nick Fury. Yep. I like Julie Louis-Dreyfus. I also need to watch Black Widow. I mean, you don't really need to watch Black Widow. I'm sure you've heard the Vassy. Have you heard all the spoilers for Black Widow yet? I'm sure you have. If you're on YouTube all the time, you've heard the spoilers. Black Widow was shite in the end. The third act, it was a decent movie. Like I said, I'll give it a higher score than Cat Pan Mediocre, just because I could not do that to ScarJo. But I gave Black Widow between a 6 and a 6.5 at best. That's where I was at with it. It's a 6.5 at best. I don't like I said, just not a huge fan of it. I didn't think it was that good. The third act fell apart. I mean, big time fell apart. It was ridiculous. Okay, so, and we talked about this last night. Let's see, wait. Labs are done. Oh, shit. We got the, God damn it, Adam. I'm telling that not you are you are a bad man, but yeah, man, I'm down. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing there. She should have had her own movie after Ultron. See, Vassy, that's what we're all saying. Everybody's wanted a Black Widow movie since back in the day after Ultron, around that time. And they didn't want it. You know, it's like, oh, here's Captain Marvel. And we're like, what the fuck? Why? Ugh. Let's see. Oh, Tony messaged me. I'm checking that. See. Oh no. Oh no. I just read Tony's message. I'm sorry. Horny Alf says, you can tell they changed directions with the Black Widow movie mid-production. The second half of the movie is a different tone. Oh, yeah. Let's see. So I get to live for another 3 months. I get my insult. Yay! Yeah. Make sure you've got all your stuff this weekend, because I'm not dealing with you dying in a hotel room, man. No, but seriously, this weekend's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a ton of laundry to do, as I hear my dryer and my washer stopped. But I'm not gonna try to fold laundry and run a stream, so that'll have to wait. I'll just fluff it again. I'll just fluff it. Yeah, it's great. And next weekend, I will be left to my own devices, as the wife and the kid are going away for what 3 days. So I'll be here. We'll have fun. We'll still do the morning show on Thursday and Friday. Saturday I'll probably I might actually honestly go do something Saturday. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'll be here, but I'll be alone. I might actually go to the beach and just sleep. I don't know. That's I've only been. Let's see. I haven't even been to the beach this summer. I've been kayaking once. I have been swimming once this summer. I'm chained to my YouTube channel and being a parent, so I haven't had much time. So Jim Steranko doesn't like the MCU, thinks it's garbage. I'm rocking the team rating shirt today. My people, man, this is my old stable. And I miss wrestling a lot. I do. I've been watching, like I said, I just got Peacock from Adam. Shahian Superfan, thanks, bro. So I've been watching the old Nitros, and like I said, I'm watching Fall Brawl 95 right now, War Games. I'm going to start doing some wrestling content. There'll be, see, that's the kind of stuff I'm going to do for Patreon. And there'll be, specific topic stuff. Let's see. Oh, how is little man? Oh, dude, he's great. He's great. He's getting ready to go back to school. We went and met his teacher yesterday. We go up to the playground at his school, and the teachers are already there. And that's how I got hooked into subbing already. The 6th, 7th, 8th grade teacher came and she was, would you mind subbing for me first week of school on Friday? I'm like, I got you. So I'm subbing. Yeah, he met his new teacher. So yeah, it's fun. Oh wait, here we go. Tony, ETIP, we need to do a week per week or month by month Monday Night War review. I wanted to do a couple months ago, but WCW wasn't on the old cock yet. It's on the cock now. It is on the cock now, and that's right. They've got the whole rundown. We've got Nitro. You've got all the Thunders, and the Saturday nights, not Shotgun Saturday Night. That was the Fed. WCW Saturday Night. That's all on there. So we can definitely do that. I'm down with that. You as a sub. You will be silent. Yeah. That's like just
You will be silent.
That's it. Yes, Keely, it is. Well, then I am on the cock now. Isn't it a little early in the morning for on the? Oh man. No, I will. We will do that. And I was looking. I wasn't even looking at doing the Monday Night Wars. Honestly, I was just looking at reviewing the WCW, the entire run of WCW. But we can do the Monday Night Wars. I'm fine with that. Because there were some decent Raws back then. But Nitro is so much better. Fuck, Nitro is better. I don't care. I don't care. I was always more of a WCW fan. I was. Especially once Hogan left the Fed and went over to WCW. Because I grew up in NWA, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, fan, especially when they started showing those tapings of Smoky Mountain and shit. And then ECW, the Monday Night Wars. Yeah. If Bischoff wouldn't have been such a dumbass at certain points, WCW would have fucking buried the Fed. And that's the thing, is like I was never I can't tell I was never a DX fan. I like DX, but as far as I'm concerned, there was one stable that mattered, and it was the NWO. Credit to DX for never getting too bloated though, like the NWO did. Because when you got like Horace Hogan and shit, Vincent, shit like that, it was just like the Wolfpack split was cool. I like that. But like if you get down to like the Filthy Animals and shit, like it was just it's like, okay, so you're running the stable thing through the mud now. Tony says I really miss Nitro. Hell yeah, man. Sting was my favorite wrestler. WCW. Oh, that whole build up when Sting left and came back as the Crow Sting was great. I still think the AOL and Warner Brothers execs hurt. Oh, they did because they didn't know how to handle it at all. He never should have become part of the program. He isn't Vince. He should have stayed behind the announce table. If he was going to do anything, like the whole him being the thing behind the NWO, he never should have done that. No, he's not Vince. He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have done.
You shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy.
No, he shouldn't have been on television to that extent. But wrestling business and hubris just walk hand in hand. Let's go talk about this. Let me pull this article up here. Hang on. Goldberg didn't do WCW any favors. Yeah, he didn't. No, he didn't. He had a good build up. When he took the strap from Hogan in Atlanta live on Nitro, that was insane. But yeah, overall, he fucking ended Bret Hart's career. The Time Warner AOL merger hurt. Oh, fuck, yeah, they did. Yeah, it did. They were Time Warner and AOL. God. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. What are we going to do here? Do we have another one? Let me look. I'm looking for something here. We'll do this. We'll do a short one. We'll do a short break, and I need to. The link for this article didn't work, so I need to pull the article back up. Excuse me. So I will do that. You will watch this. And I will be right back.
I take picture of Ang Lee.
Good. He do too many white people movie anyway.
Welcome back. Let's see here. Remember the Gustav. Damn you, Gustav. They're also bleeding money, overpaying, underproducing talent. Oh, yeah, man. Well, all those guaranteed contracts they had for the old guys back then. The break song better be a banger. I'm a riot. Well, Vassy, did it meet your quality standards? You let me know, darling. You're a fluffer. Damn you. This is a sub. That's not the proper way to do an arm bar. Like an arm bar. These bumpers are glorified commercials. Stop selling me shite. Listen. Oh, Vassy's dancing. She liked it. Is that the dancing emoji? I can't tell. Folks, let me know. Is that it? I think she liked it. Oh, you see where we're at. Polygon, ladies and gentlemen. Out is one of the Robins. He just came out of the closet. Tim Drake is finding himself and going on a date with a boy. They might want to rephrase that because Tim Drake is like an adult, is he not? And you don't want that wording, he's going on a date with, shouldn't be going on a date with another man, wouldn't you say? Or look at how clever her handle is at Twitter, @NerdGirl. Tim Drake is the Robin who isn't really sure how to be Robin anymore, but in this week's Batman Urban Legend, he's figured out at least one thing. A nice boy asked him out on a date, and Tim said yes. That makes Tim the first alphabet character in Batman's immediate family in 15 years since Batwoman herself. Okay. Batman Urban Legends is one of DC's new anthology series. In each issue, multiple creative teams share an episode of various ongoing stories starring characters under the Gotham umbrella. Over several issues, writer Megan Fitzmartin, DC Hero Supergirls, Future State Robin Eternal, artist Balin Ortega, Sensational Wonder Woman, Catpan Mediocre, have crafted Some of Our Parts, a story in which Drake tries to defeat a mysterious new villain who captured his old friend Bernard. In Some of Our Parts, Tim wrestles with the uncertainty in a way that has become core to his character over the past decade. He feels as though he doesn't know what he wants until Bernard, not knowing that Robin and Tim are the same person, wistfully refers to their intrepid dinner as a date, and Tim has a light bulb moment. Oh, here we go. I'm not going to read through that. At the end of this episode of the story, Bernard asked Tim on a real date, and Tim happily accepts. When Dave, my editor for Batman Urban Legends, reached out about doing another Tim story, I was thrilled, Fitzmartin told Polygon via email. We talked about it where Tim Drake has been verse where he was at the time and came to the conclusion that it needed to be a story about identity and discovery. What was next for Boy Wonder? This is the problem with this, is why do they feel it so necessary to just prop this shit up on identity? Ugh. Robin, wait, what do you say? Wait, Vassy dancing. Now that's some Patreon-worthy content. I'm sure. Trust me. Nano Reaper, Robin's gay. Yeah, that's going to sell comics, right? My Sketchbook 340. Yeah, Tim Drake is now a member of NAMBLA. I'm telling you, that title though, it's like they make it sound all Epstein-y. It's weird. It's just cringy. Godzillionaire, hail Godzillionaire. Tim Drake is now Boy Wonder. Vassy, my Sketchbook. If you think I have rhythm, you'd be majorly disappointed. Hasn't he been with Batgirl for 20 years? Probably. Did anyone tell Tim Drake that WCW is on the cock? They've both been owned by WB at one point, so perhaps there's a correlation. Oh, no. But we have LGBTQ characters they could showcase. Right? Well, that's a thing. It just like, what's that idiot from Netflix? Ted Biaselli told Tim Bland, who commented on the Facebook post in the He-Man group, nobody gives a shit about original black characters. Nobody gives a shit about original alphabet characters, apparently, Vassy. They have to take the popular mainline characters and flip-flop them and turn them gay and, race swap them, because that's easier than making people care about a new character, because a new character takes development, creative writing, talent, things of the like that these people don't have, which is why we get what we get. Godzillionaire Tim Drake was with Spoiler. The spoiler was he's gay. Vassy just danced like Elaine in Seinfeld. That would be freaking amazing. Keely Chow, Vince loves the cock. Nana Reaper, multiple blue-haired cat ladies who smell like pee, retcon, comic book canon, because my diversity. Yeah, fuck that. Vassy, Midnighter Apollo, anyone? Yeah. Tim Drake turned into the Joker in Batman Beyond movie, and he had a wife, and his old man. So, what's wrong with blue-haired cat ladies who smell of pee? The Elaine dance. Vassy, you got to do it. When you finally decide to come on camera, you got to do the Elaine dance. See, that would be funny if we took the Elaine dance and mixed it in with like footage of Vassy doing the Elaine dance. I think that would be humorous. That would be funny. That we need to make that. That's Patreon right there. That's Patreon. Let's see what else we see. So we go. Kate Kane is the most prominent canonically queer member of the sprawling Bat family. She debuted as Batwoman in 2006 in the company's year-long weekly TV-style series 52 and immediately garnered shock headlines, even though she ultimately had a fairly minor role. Gotham City has become a much queerer place since her introduction. Yeah, hail Andy McCallum. Hail to you. What Vassy says, Elaine dance with the river dance. Oh my God. Yes, if you do the Elaine dance and the river dance mixed together, Vassy, take my money. Take it right now. Take it right now. But this is basically Gotham right here. Let me sum up Gotham City to y'all.
The lesbian!
There, that's every woman in Gotham. The subtext of Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy was finally allowed to be text in the early 2010s before she nearly married Batman. Catwoman briefly had a girlfriend. Midnighter became a recurring supporting character in the Nightwing stories. Police Detective Renee Montoya and Maggie Sawyer and the young vigilante Bluebird. Harper Row flitted in and out of the continuity. So basically, there's a lot, man. So they yeah, this is all 06 and up. At the same time, Tim Drake was struggling to find his new editorial niche in Batman stories. From his creation in 1989 to the late 2000s, Tim's place was easy to explain. Dick Grayson, who was the original Robin. Jason Todd was the Robin who died, and Tim was the youngest Robin, Batman's partner. More independent than Dick and more empathetic than Jason, Tim simply was Robin for 2 decades of readers, as well as the enormous audience of Batman the Animated Series. So yeah, now he's gay. All right, I'm not reading through the rest of this shite. Fuck Polygon, but I don't know. This is just a weird dynamic. They try to shove on people. I don't know, man. Like I said, you've got regular, all these characters that were gay anyway. Alex Jones was right about the water Gotham. The lesbian, the water's making lesbians. It's turned the women into lesbians in Gotham. Superfan, Gotham. In my Alex Jones voice, water in Gotham turned the women into Gotham into lesbians, right? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's an epidemic. It's an epidemic in Gotham. There's a lot of them, man. But that's the thing is like, as long as they told the story right, that's the thing. But they're just so hesitant to actually tell a good story because they're too hung up on the identity politics. It's just ridiculous, man. It's like just tell a good story. Why can't you just tell a damn good story? All these years of doing this, all this continuity, and there's 10 gay characters they could have uplifted, but no, they're lazy a-holes, right? That's the thing. Yeah. I don't know, and just come up with some new characters. Don't keep race swapping everybody. I mean, it's like Green Lantern. It's like you got Jon Stewart right there, and you never will go to the well with that. I don't get it. I really don't fucking get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. What Nano Reaper said. I'm going to say this. If you want gay characters, write new characters. Stop co-opting and corrupting established characters, or we will turn Batwoman straight. The problem is, there's no men in Batwoman for her to date. I mean, now you got. I wish, first of all, God damn it, just get rid of Javicia Leslie. Just give the fucking Kyle Wallace day. Kate Kane is Batwoman. This Ryan Wilder shit, and this is no slight to Javicia Leslie. It really isn't, because she seems like just a lovely person, but she's terrible as Batwoman. It's shit. Ryan Wilder is a fucking horrible character. She's a narcissist. Everything that she does is by just herself. It's about her. It's all about her. She's not doing anything for the greater good. She's not helping the people of Gotham. That's the thing that gets me. Is like, what has she done since she took over the cowl? What has she done? Nothing. It's all about Ryan. It has always been all about Ryan. God, I don't know. Max Guevara is better than Ruby Rose's Batwoman. Well, yeah, Ruby Rose was terrible. I like Ruby Rose. I don't mind her though. But just she was shit in that role. Vassy, people were just watching the season for Wallace and Tavra. I'm in love with Wallace. Damn it, God damn, is she fine. And she just looks more like she's taller. The one thing I would like to see out of her more is, I know she's a vegan, but it is possible because I know vegan female bodybuilders. It's like, I'm not saying get jacked. Shoulders, girl. Work your shoulders a little bit more. She looks like she would look more, a bit more powerful. And I say this with a bigger, wider set of delts on her. Like, if her shoulders were like just a little, her delts, if her delts pop more, it would give her, because she's thin, and it would give her a better taper to her waist, and make her waist look smaller too, which I'm not saying that Wallace Day has she's thicker, and she's not really. She's quite thin actually for a taller woman. But no, work on those delts a little bit. Get those, pop those shoulders out. Get that nice taper down your waist, and just look like a complete badass. But they brought her in for no reason. They really just a stupid one-off. Leslie's acting though, her emoting looks like she let one slip and hopes no one knows. Yes, she's shit. She's terrible. She is. Max would beat up Ruby Rose Batwoman. Oh, of course you would, Keely. Greg says, hail, Greg Levitri. What's up, brother? Ruby is a terrible actress. Yeah, she ain't good at all, man. She ain't. That's why everybody said their favorite performance of hers is in John Wick, because she doesn't talk and she just kills people or some shit. I've never seen any of the John Wick movies. Ryan, who I can't seem to find any action figures of a Ryan Batwoman, so it must not be canon. Right? They're not gonna make any action figures of her. And that's hilarious. It is, man. She's they cut her character out of the comics too, I believe, because the comics with her weren't selling. Ruby Rose, yeah. I was joking around with somebody the other day. Her head looks like a pack of Skittles now, since she chopped all her hair off and dyed it. Like, it looks like cotton candy Skittles or some shit. It's honestly it's hilarious. It really is. But since I know Tony's probably still listening, I'm gonna shill some more of our wares. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna play you guys some more memes. I have to step away for just a second and let the dog outside, and we will be right back with our last article of the day as we wrap things up here. We are back, and hey, YouTube gave me my sub back. Now I wish they'd give me the rest of the motherfuckers back. I'd be at 780. Hey, I'm back here. I'm back. We're over here bounding into comics. I'm just complaining off camera. Don't mind me. This is a new ad stretch for them. There's Scarlett. Disney will cut ties with Scarlett Johansson after Black Widow lawsuit. I wonder if they're just gonna say they're just gonna redact the movie now. Like, oh yeah, well we'll just redact your whole fucking movie, Scarlett. Take that. A new rumor claims that the Walt Disney Company has cut ties with Black Widow actress Scarlett Johansson after she filed a lawsuit against the company claiming they breached her contract when they released Black Widow via Disney Plus Premiere access the same day it was released in theaters. Yeah, she had a back-end loaded deal with performance incentives, and that kind of flopped out, with the movie. So they're like, shit, she's gonna sue us. Well, bye bye, ScarJo. We'll just say the hell with you, and we're out. God, that's Gina Carano to ScarJo, first time, yes. And Vassy, this is also absolutely correct. Disney, we support women. Also Disney, cancel this woman. Well, that's two. Now you've got Gina Carano and Scarlett Johansson. I was like, this is eerily sounding like the Gina situation. It's like, oh, she's suing us? Well, fuck you, she's fired. She's fired. Let's just get rid of her then. That'll save us all the trouble. We'll just get rid of her, That'll make her go away. We'll just fire her. Oh, the lawsuit specifically claims that Disney intentionally and improperly induced Marvel to breach its agreement with Scarlett Johansson by releasing Black Widow on Disney Plus simultaneously with its release in theaters, in violation of the agreement which required a theatrical release of the picture, and the parties understood that that term at the time of signing of contracting, meaning an exclusive theatrical release for the picture. The actress specifically claims that Disney acted with malice, oppression, and fraud in willful disregard of her rights and interests. That's hilarious. Oppression. You're oppressed, please. Freaking crazy white ladies trying to say you're oppressed.
I'm oppressed. I'll say it. Give me more.
She's seeking monetary punitive damages at Disney. Yeah, okay, hang on a second here. Hang on. And this isn't the whole point, but it's just it's just kind of funny. I just throw a quick fact at you here. Scarlett Johansson is worth $165 million. $165 million. All right. Now, if we're talking, I don't know. This, she's suing. Get your money, boo-boo. Get your paper. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But it's Disney, so the hell with them. Andy McCallum says, if they did indeed breach their contract with her, then she's very well within her rights to sue them. Oh, absolutely. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not going to disagree with the principle of it, because they did breach the contract. So you should, and it's difficult to feel sorry for these people after they insult you. Scarlett Johansson hasn't been as bad as others, but even if they are the ones shitting on the fans, they breach your contract. They're opening themselves up, and it's like I said, it's difficult to root for somebody who is already so rich in a case like this, but there's legal precedent. It's it's their obligation to, fulfill their contract that they, entered into with her. And now that she sues them, they fire her. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure when she filed her lawsuit against them, she wasn't looking in the future going, oh, well, I got to, I don't know if I should sue or not. I wonder if I'm going to get work from them. Keely Chow's got to go. He's got a Zoom and class meeting. Well, Keely, we'll see you, brother. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So back to ScarJo. Yeah, I like I said, yeah, she should sue. She's within her rights. Andy McCallum, you're absolutely correct. But I don't know, man. I want to see Disney take it on the chin. I do, because they're douchebags. They are. They're just douchebags. Like I said, they try to hide these things behind a paywall on their streaming service. It's just, it's cringy because they have no fucking, Disney has no morals. Like I said, it's not a question of morals with them. It's a question of they're just they're going to be assholes. They're assholes. So why even try fighting it? Disney's no more than playground bullies. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Andy. You're absolutely right. Vassy says, I'm curious to see if they did this to ScarJo of all people. What have they done to other actors who aren't main Avengers level? Oh yeah, I'm sure this isn't the first time. And that's what they responded with. Well, do you ever want to work again? Disney are way beyond being douchebags. They're absolutely, Greg. You're absolutely right. My give a fuck meter when an actor gets fucked over by a studio is just a body here with above zero. Playground bullies don't. This is true. This is true as well because they mistreated Robin Williams. I heard an article about that. About them mistreating Robin Williams too. I might do a video on that. I don't know. But so this will be the last time we see Black Widow. That's not this young lady right here, Yelena Belova, Florence Pugh. Nat's gone. That's over. The Black Widow days are over. I think that's it. We're gonna get Florence Pugh, and she'll be in the one of the Young Avengers or Dark Avengers or whatever it is. I don't know, but I'm so just meh with the MCU right now. Like I said, I didn't hate What If. I didn't hate it at all, but at the same time, it's not my favorite offering. But good animation. I just wish I wish they could figure out how to properly draw illustrate the female form, because their messaging and their messaging and their delivery are just not conducive to Disney's Standard Oil. They cut the Aladdin movie against their agreement with Robin. He called them out in a comedy skit, never worked with them again. Yeah. Millions of people should be surrounding Disney offices, studios right now. Shut them down. That would be phenomenal. That would be phenomenal. It would be great to see Disney get their comeuppance. Because they take advantage of people and situations. Why isn't Black Widow wearing white? And they ain't virgins. She's not supposed to wear white after Labor Day. Nobody needs Disney. A drunk off the street could make better movies, and that drunk probably wouldn't be fucking kids. A bunch of the Disney park employees got busted for sex trafficking of children. It's like you're gonna pretend this isn't a fucking widespread issue, Like if there's people that get caught, I'm sorry, they didn't catch them all. They didn't catch them all, And I hate to go out on that note, so God, let me see here. What can we do to cheer us up? Probably this guy right here. He's funny.
Yes, every single thing I say offends them.
Who are you calling them?
That's it. That's the show for today, folks. I'm glad you all joined us. We had as many as 17 in the chat this morning at one point. So thank you all for joining. Let me run back through this here. Greg Levitri, hail. My sketchbook 340. Yeah, the park employees like they could afford the trafficking fees, right? Nano Reaper, Vassy. Vassy will be joining me tomorrow, so tune in for that. For the soothing sounds of Miss Vassy reviews. Keely Chow was here. Andy McCallum, Godzillionaire, of course, Nano Reaper. Tony Tone Deaf was here. Who else we have? Laura 44 was here. Superfan Adam Shawhan, Frank and the Shawhan Wiener Dog Clan. Who I haven't seen in a while is Snortopoopas Q Burr. He hasn't been around in a minute. So, but thank you to Horny Alf was here, of course. Thank you all. That's as far back in the chat as it lets me go. I will be over on Pursuing Paranormal's channel tonight unless something happens. At I believe 8 p.m. I'm going to be talking about my experiences growing up in a haunted house. Yes, Vassy, we need little kicks on a stream. Vassy, that would be great. That would be a great title for her stream. Vassy and the Little Kicks. I like it. But thank you all. Yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow morning, 9:30 Eastern, with Vassy Reviews. Coach Loudy is working. He actually messaged me right before the show. They're back in school. So yeah. So Vassy and myself will be. Andy McCollum says we love Vassy. Oh, she's a doll, of course. She's awesome. Her content is great. I have a band. I have a band name. What we need to do is, in Vassy, we got to do a ladies' night show. And I was talking with Jessie Milestone, and she's more than happy to be a guest. So I was thinking like having Vassy, Jessie, getting Saggy Melons on, and I want to bring Katie on. I want to bring Miriam on. She was here in the chat earlier. I want to bring Katie on for the one of the ladies' night shows. So I'd like to see like Katie and Vassy, Lola, Saggy, and Jessie on a show. I think that'd be freaking fun. It'd be a good night. Definitely be a damn good show. So I got to get Jane Theory back on too. I just need to bring her on as a regular panelist too. Jane is awesome. I really miss streaming with Jane Theory. But yeah, that's it. I'm out, man. I'm out like fields and high top fades. Thank you all for being here today. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. Like I said, Eastern right here. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern on Pursuing Paranormal's channel for our stream over there. Like I said, I'll be talking about growing up in a haunted house. And then tomorrow morning, the morning show. And I know I haven't got many videos out this week. I apologize. It's been a very, very busy week. So I will. Andy says I'm doing a stream with Jessie at some point. Yeah, Jessie's awesome. She had me on the other night with her Bassman, and Jeff was on, of course. But Jeff, I was on the High Council Tuesday with them, and the episode is now unlisted. It was fun. Very different experience in the chat. Speaking of which, What About was in the chat over there, and he was in the chat. On Tuesday night, Zax shows up. Good morning, Zax. I'm just wrapping it up now. But join us tomorrow morning at 9:30. Myself and Vassy will be here to entertain you. Yes, Doomcock jokes. Oh, wait till Horror Hound. Like I said, I'm working on the mask now. Doomtep is a thing. Hashtag Doomtep. So I will check you guys out tomorrow morning or tonight on Pursuing Paranormal. Next week we'll be back with more videos. I promise, more single releases. But it's just live streams and one video this week because of my schedule. So once school starts, I'll be able to. I'll have a little more freedom too. So thank you all for watching. I'm Tepo Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of you. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's better to burn out than fade away. Star-Lord, you toxic white male son of a bitch. Take him home.
Boom!